Hey friends, and welcome back to our channel. Whether you're a local or you're looking to make a move, you're probably wondering, are people still moving to Utah? Well, you're in luck because today we're going to be sharing with you whether or not people are still moving here to the Beehive State. So stick around.
But before we get into the nitty-gritty, we want to emphasize just how much we appreciate it when you guys do reach out to us. Seriously, it means the world to us that you take the time to ask us questions and leave comments about your opinions and your thoughts. So if you're thinking about relocating to Northern Utah, please don't hesitate to get in touch. We'd love to hear from you to help you out and answer any questions or concerns that you might have about relocating to Northern Utah. So feel free to reach out using our contact details below. Let's go ahead and get connected and make your transactions smoother when you guys are moving out here.
If this is your first time to this channel and you want to know everything about living, eating, sleeping, working, and playing in Northern Utah, then subscribe below and tap the bell for notifications so you can be the first to know about our current market here in Northern Utah.
We are Sloan and Kim Peterson with the Peterson Group, and we've been in the real estate business for 10 years, and every day we help people just like you looking to buy, sell, or invest in Northern Utah, and we absolutely love doing that. Whether you're moving in 9 days or 90 days, give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email. All the information's in the description below, so we can help you make that smooth transition to Northern Utah. Let's go ahead and get into it.
So as you may or may not know, Utah has been a huge hotspot for in-migration, and especially since COVID and people being able to work remote. Even for those having to go in office, Utah's economy is one of the top in the country, and with our relatively low cost of living, beautiful outdoors, and a plethora of amazing year-round activities, people have been flocking here to the Beehive State. In fact, since 2020, over half of our buyers have been from out of state. Let's dive into some of the main reasons people are still moving here to Utah.
All right, so first is obviously going to be our job market and our economy. As we've talked about before, Utah is unique in that it has all types and levels of job opportunities, from the tech industry all the way to healthcare and inland docks, construction, and retail work. New companies have been moving into Utah at an increased pace over the last few years, bringing a ton of new job opportunities. We also have the military base and its contractors, which is really a large part of our workforce here in Northern Utah. Part of the reason why so many companies are moving here, in large part, is due to the second reason people are choosing to settle here in Utah.
And that reason is actually taxes. Utah has some of the lowest taxes, not only for businesses, like Sloan said, but also property taxes are lower than average. Our property taxes in comparison to states like Texas, Michigan, and New Jersey are much, much lower. In fact, Utah's property taxes are about half of the cities we just mentioned. In terms of business tax, Utah is one of the most business-friendly states, a reason many people shut down shop in California this last year as they raised their business taxes substantially. The average state and local taxes in Utah are also about half of those in states like California, coming in at 5.1% compared to California's 9.3%. Now, there are a number of states where taxes are much lower than Utah's, but when added with the other reasons people already love Utah, this is just another bonus for some of the more expensive states, and definitely one reason people will continue moving here.
All right, so number 3 is going to be the outdoors. If you've seen any of our other videos, then you know how much we talk about our great surroundings here in Utah. Not only do we live within a number of beautiful mountains, but we also have lakes, beaches, and pretty much any type of outdoor sport and activity that you could want right at your fingertips. In terms of quality of life, being around and close to so much beauty and having the ability to spend a lot of time in nature is a huge advantage that we do have here in Utah. In fact, so many of our own personal friends have moved from all over the country to take advantage of our beautiful surroundings. We also have all 4 seasons, which for many people plays a factor in why they do choose to move to Utah.
Okay, so in tandem with number 3 is our national parks. Utah has 5 national parks. Only California and Alaska have more, and another 11 national monuments, historic sites, and recreation areas. Plus, Utah has far less distance to cover to visit them all than California or Alaska. All 5 are nationally renowned and are close in proximity to each other in southern Utah. In case you're wondering or want to add them to your bucket list, they are Arches, Bryce Canyon, Canyonlands, Capitol Reef, and of course, Zion National Park, collectively known as the Mighty 5. Outdoor enthusiasts and people trying to enjoy more of their life outdoors have flocked to Utah to be closer to these amazing parks.
Another reason people continue to choose Utah above other states to move to is our low crime rate. In terms of violent crimes, Utah has the 11th lowest crime rate amongst the 50 states. In fact, when given a survey about why people chose to move to Utah from outside the state, one of the top 5 answers was for safety reasons. In a survey among residents, Utahns had the least concern regarding violent or gun crimes against them. Utah does tend to rank well below the national average in terms of most aspects of crime, so people generally do feel comfortable calling it a safe place to live.
Okay, and piggybacking off of number 5, Utah's a very family-friendly state. Utah actually offers a lot of family incentives in terms of shopping, recreation, and restaurants, things of that nature. There's a lot of buy one get one free promotionals, sibling discounts, there's a lot of Monday night family night discounts, so there are a lot of incentives for families to come here to Utah. Also, we've talked about this in some of our other videos, but just the different activities that they have for kids. The museums, the parks, the recreation centers, a lot of things for families to do here. When considering a move, a lot of people do choose Utah for what it can offer their family.
All right, and last but not least is going to be the school system. So now education is something that we have discussed in many of our other videos, but from charter schools to Montessori's to college universities, Utah has a diverse range of education options. Utah has a strong education system with an excellent public and private schools, as well as world-renowned universities such as Brigham Young University and the University of Utah. Utah also has a lot of great technical colleges for those who prefer a more hands-on approach, and a lot of amazing arts and cultural colleges, so if you're a dancer, an artist, a musician, etc., you can also find specialized colleges here in Utah for you.
Well friends, there you have it. Those are some of the top reasons people are moving into Utah and will likely continue moving here for years to come. Utah has so much to offer, from outdoor recreation to safety and great schools. We can't really blame anyone for wanting to call Utah home. We hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful. Picking where you'll call home is an important decision, and we would love to help you make that smooth transition to northern Utah and cities like Salt Lake. If you're looking to purchase in the northern Utah area, we would love to help you out. Give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email. And until next time, as always, we are keeping it real. Estate.